Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So, I don't know who all watched Diddy, the making of the Bad Boy tonight on Peacock, but it was very interesting, and we found out a few things that we didn't know. A lot of stuff we already knew and heard about, and this and that and that and this. But we did hear a few other things that we didn't. So let's talk about, a few things. Now, a few people was in there that was familiar. Albie Shore was on there. Sarah from Making a Band, she was on there. Gene Deal was on there, his bodyguard. Couple of people I did not know, never seen before in my life. Childhood friends, and I guess people that he had worked with, stuff like that. A lawyer was on there that was filing, a lot of complaints on him. She says about 30 of them. I don't know if she's saying about just her workload or is this in between her and other lawyers. Ain't no telling, y'all. Ain't no telling, because Busby say that it was thousands of people reaching out and they only took a couple hundred. Okay, so this is huge, y'all. This is really, really huge. Now, I'm gonna talk about what stood out to me. That was one of the strangest things that stood out to me, y'all, was Diddy when he was like 4 years old. He was dressed like a gimp, y'all. A big old gimp. All he was missing was the cane. I ain't lying. The gimp with a P. That's how he was dressed at 4 years old. And in the movie, they said that he was dressed like he was 30. But he looked like he was going to the, what that little party that they used to have on Martin Lawrence show, the Players Ball. This is what he looked like he was dressed to go to, and he was a little bitty something, y'all. Diddy mama messed him up, y'all. Diddy's mama messed him up. It's safe to say that. Okay, from what that, one of his childhood friends that came to live with him, they stayed downstairs while he stayed upstairs. And he said that, he was like, he was basically like a bigger, older brother to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Because they were staying in the same house, but they were friends. But he talked about how Diddy's mama had all street type of people around her. Street pharmacy, the thug thizzles in the neighborhood, anything and everything that was popping, it was going on at their house. And he basically said it wasn't nothing unusual for some mingling and tingling to go on after she throw a party. And you would walk in a room and there would be couples in there getting it on, don't have no clothes on, in their birthday suit. And this is what he was saying that he witnessed. And he showed pictures of him and Diddy when they were little and all of this stuff. So now you see that a lot of these people that's coming forth, and each, as they were showing, this is the first time I watched one of the documentaries. So I have to say, as they were showing people talking, they would flash up something in between, and it would say that, these are accusations. And Diddy's lawyer is saying that, he is going to come out basically on top, that everybody that's on here is basically lying on him. They would flash stuff like that in between showing us stuff. Like, basically, before the commercial break or something, they'll show something, or they'll show it after somebody say something. Okay? So this is what they were doing. And, y'all, it was a mess. The childhood friend that used to live with him, y'all, this man seemed like he scared out his man. He lived out in the woods. I kid y'all not. He was out in the woods, y'all. Got a house like he done got built out in the woods. He out there with his dog. Got hidden rooms in the house in the woods. Y'all, it was weird. I was like, Lord have mercy. But, the stories that they told, it gave you a different, perspective of why Diddy was the way he was. And how it started. They also said that, you know, P. Diddy's father passed away from somebody took him out because he was snitching. And this what they saying he doing or gonna be doing doing or whatever, y'all. Some people saying he doing it, some people say he gonna be doing it. But you know, I done heard a few things. I done told you some stuff that got out that Diddy been talking. So is he gonna go out like his father? This is how I'm wondering. His friend said that this stuff is not surprising to him, the one that grew up with him. He said, you know, he was around him for a while and then it got to a point where he just walked away. But he still said that he had a feeling that this was going to happen. He was expecting it, basically. He was saying that, you know, he knew it was coming. This is what he said, y'all. This documentary was really eye-opening and you learn some more stuff, okay? But him out in the woods had me tripping. I was like, Lord have mercy. Is he scared? A lot of people were scared. Some people didn't want to be shown and stuff like that. This goes to show you how bad the situation was. And, you know, for people to run around here and say, you know, I don't see people coming forth and blah, 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 blah. You want to come forth and you was out here going blah, 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 blah. You know, this is why people wasn't coming forth. They were scared of this man. And they still are. He's locked up and people are still afraid, y'all. They're afraid. Sarah for making a band, the light-skinned, pretty one. Oh my goodness. She almost broke down. She almost broke down, y'all. She said that Diddy touched her. He did some stuff to her, y'all. And it was hard for her to get it out. And I remember after making a band and a little bit after, I started seeing, you know, I saw a report of her going to jail and stuff like that. And I started thinking about, you know, everybody that's in the industry almost that's under certain people. They start having issues after they done left the group or not around that situation no more. And they start having all kind of problems, y'all. Look at the guy from Empire. How he is all over the place. He got OnlyCans page and he's doing all kind of stuff on there. He's getting in trouble. And I thought about that and I always thought that he would have probably tried to do something with her. I did, because she was like really pretty. And I was like, I bet you Diddy is probably messing with her. But she was always standoffish. I remember she was married. And word on the street is her husband did not like Diddy at all. Yeah. But she was almost in tears. And it was sad. It was really sad to hear her, you know, talk a little bit about it. She couldn't really get everything out. She talked a little bit about some stuff. And it was sad to see that. It really was. Not only did he steal their money, but then he did things to them that still stuck with them the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's weird on so many levels. This other woman came forth and she said that, you know, basically she was, you know, attacked. And she said that, you know, Diddy mingled and tingled her with a remote control, y'all. And after he finished using the remote control, him and his buddies, you know, took turns. And the crazy, she said after they finished, she said she was trying to get through it. She said afterwards they went out and had them little smoky afterwards, like you finish and went and had you a little smoke break. You know, it was weird listening to people talk about this stuff. It was sad. It was weird. A lot of strange stuff. People got little hidden rooms. I don't think he should have showed that hidden room on the documentary. In case somebody come out there and know it's him, they gonna know he got the little hidden room. I don't think he should have showed that, but he did. But that just goes to show you that a lot of people that was in Diddy's inner circle, they were scared. And they still are. They still are. And for people to, you know, down people that's coming out speaking, I just think that's bad. That's bad, y'all. I don't care how anybody look at it. So people can run over here off other people's pages and say what they want. That's stupid for somebody to come out and talk about the people that's coming forth. You know what I'm saying, y'all? That's crazy on so many levels. And each and every last person that's coming forth, you just going at them, just going to town talking about them. And, you know, I just don't understand how people could be so cruel out here, y'all. I really don't. What else did they talk about? When Diddy's father passed away, he was out here hustling and bustling, y'all. He had a lot of money that he had put up. So after Diddy's father passed and they took him out, the mama had a bunch of money that she had, I guess they had saved up or stashed away for hard times. You know what I'm saying? And this is when the little one, the guy that was on there went to stay with them. And he was talking about that they looked like they had came into a lot of money and stuff like that. Um, what else did they talk about? Gene Deal talked about some stuff that we heard before. We heard from, he talks all the time. He gets down. He basically said he never seen really anything because he was always the bodyguard. But it's hard for me to believe that he worked for him for that long and didn't see nothing. He said he saw stuff after the aftermath of stuff. Like he would see Kim Porter with, bruises and stuff like that on her and this and that and this. But he wasn't there when it went down. He also said that, Diddy snapped on his mama and he told Diddy don't talk to his mama like that. And then he ended up, quitting the job because the mama was tripping on him. So, it was crazy. It was kind of crazy, that part that I saw as well. But he did say something that I appreciate him getting on, TV talking about. Not just on social media. He did get on, and I don't know if he don't come in my comment section saying, oh, he been in other documentaries. I don't know if he been in other documentaries. That's the first one I really watched, okay, y'all? And because I couldn't watch Stevie J or Ray J. I just couldn't watch that because I knew they were going to be lying through their teeth. So I couldn't just sit through that. So I didn't never watch that one. Okay. And I don't know if it's more than that one out here. So I don't know. But this is the one that I saw. And Gene did say they were asking him questions about Biggie. Oh, yes, y'all. They was asking him questions about Biggie. And they asked him, do he think that, P. Diddy had something to do with Biggie's passing? And he basically said yes. Boy, oh boy. He said that he was acting, irritated. And, like he was, couldn't be, somebody that's acting like they know something finna happen. This is what he was saying right before Biggie went out. And he said that Biggie, he had told him that somebody gonna pass away if they go out and kick it that night because they didn't have any security, to protect them. Biggie was getting threats already. And, he said that a lot of people was telling him, basically, people were warning P. Diddy that no, somebody gonna pass away if we go out, and he said, he didn't basically care. And then after the aftermath of Biggie getting taken out, then y'all, he tried to act as if he was, worried about Biggie making it or surviving. Y'all, it was stripped out. From the way he even explained it, it just seemed like Biggie had P. Diddy had a lot to do with Biggie going out of here, y'all. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't know how I feel about that anymore. The more that stuff is coming out now, the more that it's a lot of sick stuff coming out right now. I don't know how I feel about Biggie's passing anymore. I used to be like, I felt bad and stuff like that. But when you listen to the lyrics and stuff that they're breaking down now on social media, they're breaking down the lyrics and everything. And one of his songs was talking about, taking a little one and mingling and tingling with the little one and then throwing them over the bridge. How can you let stuff like that come out your mouth? Seriously, y'all. I heard the songs about, when he started and he was talking about his baby and this and that and this and his mama and all of those songs. But I never went deep dived into the words of all the other songs that he, you know what I'm saying, y'all? And when people starting to put it out there now, it's crazy. When people talking about, he had all them she-he's in his video and they were the stars of the video, I was like, oh my goodness, y'all. Then he got a song talking about somebody looked so good that he would, suck on the daddy's pack whacker, y'all. This type of songs that Biggie was singing, and I was like, wait, that if that's the type of stuff he was into, then fine, that's his life. But as far as the other portion of taking somebody little one when there are so many little ones coming up missing right now, and you saying that things like that make you wonder, was that happening around them? You know, I'm just saying, he signed a Diddy. Look at all the stuff that's coming out now, y'all. So it just made me wonder about a lot of stuff when Biggie, when he started talking about Biggie was basically set up. My mind started wondering about those song lyrics and stuff. To be honest with y'all, I was like, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Um, who else stood out? Al B. Sure, y'all. Al B. Sure brought it on home with his whole situation. This man almost lost his life, y'all. This man fought for his life. And I remember back here when he was in the hospital and they were saying he was in a coma. And people thought he wasn't gonna make it. They really did. They thought he wasn't not gonna make it. He said all his organs, was a machine was running all his organs except for one, basically. And he was in a hospital a long time, y'all. They said a coma or something for like 38 days. He was in a coma. This man was fighting for his life. And word on the street is when whatever happened to him happened, it was right after he put a video up talking about Kim Porter. He was suspicious about her passing. And then right afterwards, he almost lost his life. And this just goes to show you how serious this is. And it still is right now, today. This goes to show you how serious this is, y'all. And this ain't nothing to play with. Dealing with P. Diddy now. They have been out here doing all kind of stuff for years now. But the feds is watching everything they doing, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all something really, really quick that happened to me tonight. I have to tell y'all this. It's so weird. Somebody sent the video to me and pretended like they were from YouTube. Y'all, I had to report it. I reported it and I sent it to the feds. They sent me a video pretending like they were YouTube and wanted me to give them some information. Y'all. Oh, yes, y'all. It's getting serious. It's getting serious out here. I didn't have to report a couple of people in the comment section talking stuff. So, yeah, y'all, it's getting serious. Y'all can try to push all the fear you want to push, but I don't fear nobody but God. I don't. So do you, boo-boo. Do you. But long as you know that don't be surprised when the feds come knocking on your door. For real, for real. Because this case is serious, y'all. These cases are serious. And people are seriously afraid for their lives, y'all. I don't know how you could be around somebody that you fear that much. I don't understand that. Because I wouldn't want to be around somebody like that. And they couldn't make me be around them either. Just say if you all were dating somebody and then they wanted to date somebody else and then you was like, okay, cool, I'm going to do me. And you try to go live your life and then he blowing up their cars and this and that. This was crazy, y'all. The stuff that people were going through with this man. And now we coming to find out that his mama played a huge part in this. This sad on so many levels. Now she's over here arguing with his son about his money. Do she even care about Diddy being in there? Or is she glad that he's in there so she can spend his money how she wants to? Like, you got to wonder about a person like that. That, push your child to be this monster. And then he get caught up and you worried about who got charge of his money. It makes no sense whatsoever, y'all. But this was truly an eye opener. And I'll be sure he said that Kim Porter was taken out, y'all. She was taken out. If you think about all the people that then passed away and how they passed away, and they showed a clip of Jaguar Wright in there too, y'all. They showed her in there too. I was like, okay, go on, do your thing, girl. Because she was out here in their tail. But, yeah. Yes, y'all. This is crazy. Okay? Another thing that he let a cat out the bag without letting it out the bag, but he let a cat out the bag, y'all. This is an open investigation. Open investigation on him. He said he couldn't talk too much and tell everything. But he said that he got, he been taking notes, y'all, of everybody that came in. I guess some people tried to take him out while he was in a hospital or something. The way he was saying it, that's what it seemed like. Like while he was in that hospital, people were still trying to take him out. This is what it seemed like. Or he could have just been talking about before it happened. But whatever it is, who all played a part in it, the feds know about it, y'all. They know about it. They know about it. And it just makes you, if they try to take him out, y'all best believe Kim Porter's case is open. And they just not talking about it, y'all. They just not saying a lot about it. But oh yes, I do believe he has some type of case going on himself. I do believe that he is working with the feds as well to get down to the nitty gritty of what really happened to him, because this man almost lost his life and somebody got the nerves to fix their mouth and say he don't have a right to say nothing. Are you serious? Are you serious? I just couldn't believe that came out of, sometimes you listen to people and you be like, sometimes people say the wrong words sometimes. Sometimes, things be, sometimes bloggers don't know how to react to the news that's coming out now because there's so much stuff coming out now. But for somebody to fix their mouth and say that Al B. Sure don't have a right to talk and say nothing about nothing is crazy to me. I just can't get past that, y'all. I can't. This man almost lost his life. And you know what he said too? He said that Kim Porter made him promise to not say anything because she knew what big a monster P. Diddy is or was. Okay, y'all? She knew. She knew about all of the bodies. She knew about everything that he was doing. And she also told him she don't even know who he is anymore. And she was concerned about his life. Y'all remember that other guy that she was dating? They found him in his hotel room. Gone. Okay? And they said he took his own self out. He didn't take himself out. He did not take himself out. I don't believe that. That's my personal opinion, but I don't believe it. He was dating Kim Porter. And everybody that Diddy dates, that he want to still claim, he don't think that they should date anybody else. Even though he does, y'all. Even though he does. So I'm telling y'all now, this ain't looking good for Diddy, y'all. No, it's not. Especially when you got an attempted demise of Albie Shore. And then now he's saying that he did take Kim Porter out. He also said that he looked in, Kim Porter's phone. And this is how he found out about the book. And that she was, keeping notes of everything that he was doing. She was writing herself a book behind closed doors. And he said that somebody basically, tapped into her stuff. They went into her computer and everything too. Y'all, this is not good at all for Diddy. I don't think Diddy's ever gonna get out of prison for the rest of his widow life. I don't think he's ever getting out, y'all. And it's safe to say that I really don't, especially with these documentaries popping out right now. Ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. They almost, for 1 minute, I was like, are they trying to make people feel sorry for him? Because the way they're saying that he grew up from 4 years old up, how his mama was doing him and the environment that he was around, I thought for a minute, like maybe they're trying to, work on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how they try to make people feel sorry for some of these demons that's out here. And I get for 1 minute, I felt like they were trying to make him. But at the same time, they were showing how people feared this man. It's easy for other people to be like, oh, you shouldn't be scared of this man or this and that and that and this. But you don't know anybody else's experience that they didn't went through. You don't know. This man said that he lost his father, the one that was living in Diddy's house. He said he lost his father first, then he lost his son, and he's out in the woods, y'all. In the doggone woods with his dog, away from everybody. Why is it that everybody's around Diddy? Either they run to the church, or they run into the woods, or they getting taken out, or they getting blackballed. I mean, it's so much stuff that went on around this man, and he continued to get away with this. Oh, I just can't believe that he got away with this all these years. And he also talked about how Diddy was a nerd, y'all. He was a little skinny little toothpick little nerd, y'all, that I don't know how he ended up being or getting to the position that he got to. They just let him run amok in the industry. And I do believe that they did that because the majority of the people probably that he harmed were people of color. And that's why he probably got away with so much stuff, y'all. But I have to just jump on here and let y'all know a little bit of what went on in this documentary. And it was a doozy, y'all. It was a doozy. He was out here. She was training him to get his his gimp hand strong while he was 4 years old, y'all. No wonder he think that he can put his hands on women and do whatever he is that he want to do to people. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. But anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.